Uh, I'm always grateful, as you know, for comments. And Stan Anders left a comment only a few minutes ago, and it's brilliant. You are what I call a doomster. We are, thank God, not a member of the EU. We will not be pulled into another European war. Well, we weren't a member of the EU when we were pulled into the First World War, or a member of the EU when we were pulled into the Second World War. So I think that argument doesn't work. And equally, I think there's a wonderful poem by John Donne which, to me, proclaims the absurdity of thinking that Brexit removes us from the continent. It doesn't. It might remove us from a political organisation, but we are still responsible for our neighbours. And the poem by John Donne, which I know I've referenced before, it's such a good poem, because it sums up everything about Brexit, everything that seems to me to be wrong with the Brexiteers. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a manor of thy friends or of thine own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I'm involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. And it's a poem that talks about how everything is interconnected. We, as an island, are interconnected with Europe. It's precise. It's precise. He could have been writing now. He was a very clever writer. I remember particularly the sonnets and the meditations, and there's one where he says, he's talking about death, and he says, when you have done, then you have done, for I am done. And he's it's a wonderful, he's a wonderful joker, and he plays with language, but he doesn't forget the reality. Swathed in his shroud, the statue, the monument to Donne. He is in his shroud. He is thinking of death. And that is our common destiny. And we can't escape it, no matter how much we try to be an individual, no matter how much we try to be different. We are united by the same humanity. And it's the humanity that he speaks about. Not only the humanity, but also our nationality and our continent, the continent of which we are part. And each person is a piece or a part of that whole. We cannot escape this. And any loss, any funeral touches on me, as it must have touched John Donne. Even people he didn't know. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. And it's talking about the interconnectedness of everything. The themes of morality, of faith, of common humanity, and how at the time there was this movement towards individualism, towards independence. And John Donne was saying, yeah, maybe, but we're all still interconnected, we're all still linked together. If a clod be washed away, if you are unfortunate, that hurts me too. But what is so extraordinary here is he's talking about Britain. No man is an island entire of itself. And if a clod be washed away, Europe, not Britain, Europe is the less. And I think sometimes people like Lord Frost failed to realise the interconnections Um, and that, the extraordinary humanity of comparing the the erosion of the cliffs to the buildings, as well as if a manor of thy friends had fallen into the sea. Well, that sort of thing is happening now, isn't it? And we can see it all around. And the disasters that we experience here are felt in Europe. The disasters in Europe are felt here. John Donne said it first, and John Donne said it best. And the Boris Johnsons, the Theresa Mays, the dithering and the arrogance of Liz Truss, all that pales into insignificance in time, as not for whom the bell tolls. Tolls for thee.